Good evening. Coming up in Mello TV Evening News, opposition leader urges Prime Minister to address security guard concerns. Teen charged in gruesome early morning murder. And Prime Minister vows to catch criminals behind recent robberies at financial outlets. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Andrew Holness left the island today to attend the inaugural Regional Security Conference in Trinidad and Tobago, which will be held from April 17 to 18. The conference, which aims to address transnational crime, will be held under the theme, "The Crime Challenge, None of Us is Safe Until All of Us Are Safe." Mr. Holness emphasized the need for collaboration and information sharing among CARICOM countries to combat organized crime. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang will assume responsibilities in Prime Minister Holness's absence. Prime Minister Holness is scheduled to return on April 19. Starting Tuesday, April 18, the Ministry of Finance will launch a 2-week national school tour to educate secondary students about the 2023-2024 budget presentation and the ministry's role. The tour will visit 10 schools in the corporate area and will feature presentations and wrap sessions with Finance Minister and Education Minister. The initiative aims to encourage youths to make an interest in the budget's impact on their lives and consider careers in the public service. The ministry hopes to broaden the tour's reach with outside broadcasts. On Thursday of this week, opposition leader Mark Golding and president of the People's National Party will meet with security guards from a number of leading security companies along with their consultant, Vincent Morrison, to address their current contract concerns. This follows a recent court ruling that labeled the security guards as employees and not contractors, giving security companies until April 1, 2023 to implement the changes. However, as shared by Mr. Golding, these changes come with unsettling implications.
The way in which the security companies have sought to manifest this is by giving the security guards new contracts to sign. And those contracts involve waivers and releases of their accrued rights. In other words, the guards are being asked to sign contracts in which they give up their historical rights from their years of service to the companies in the past. Naturally, the security guards are very reluctant to do this. It is unfair to expect them to do this. The government has been written to by the representatives of the guards. There has been no response forthcoming.
Mr. Golding is urging the government to act as an honest broker between the security guards and security companies to reach a fair solution.
The security guards are prepared to be reasonable. They want the companies to stay in business and to do well so that they can continue to work in the industry. But it is not fair or reasonable or realistic to expect them to waive and give up their accrued rights. The matter is calling for a negotiated settlement. The Minister of Labour has tried to wash his hands of it by saying that the guards must take the matter to court or pursue whatever remedies they may have. That is not the first and most beneficial and favourable solution. The best solution is to bring both sides to the table and work out and negotiate a solution that all can embrace. And I'm calling on the Prime Minister to intervene in this matter to ensure that both sides come to the table and have bona fide discussions and negotiations to resolve the issues that is confronting this industry, which employs tens of thousands of people and affects many more people because, of course, the security guards have families too.
19-year-old Rohan Davis, also known as Dragon, has been charged with the murder of 26-year-old Gregory Smith, also known as Greg, of a Yellow Sea Drive, Seaweed Garden, St. Andrew address. The murder occurred on April 6 around 8:25 a.m. and Rohan Davis was charged on April 13. Deputy Superintendent of Police Coleridge Minto gave further details.
Within 24 hours of the murder, we had the suspect in our custody, and following a series of question and answers and investigation, the suspect was formally charged and is to appear before the court. And so our detectives are working very well in this division, and I want to commend them for the work that they're doing. We are, again, pursuing the perpetrators of crime, and we're calling them out because they are of interest to us, and we're, again, appealing to them to surrender to the police with their legal representatives.
DSP Minto emphasized that there are many upstanding residents of St. Andrews South Division, and the police continues to work with them to uphold law and order.
And let me just say this, because we have a lot of law-abiding citizens in all of these communities that are mentioned, and we are working with them. We're asking the citizens to share information with the police. Anything they know, they can share it with us in a very confidential way, and we will treat with that. This particular murder on Grandison Avenue, our understanding is that gunshots were heard early in the morning. Persons were fearful. The body was not discovered until daybreak. And so anybody who would have seen or heard anything, we're asking them to share that information with us.
In the meantime, St. Andrews South remains on the radar with 2 more murders.
Over the past 72 hours, the Waterhouse community has seen a flare-up of violence which resulted in 2 murders. The most recent one took place this morning, early this morning, right on Grandison Avenue. The areas affected include Bay Farm, West Bay Farm Road, Barbados Road, Trinidad Road, Grenada Road, Grandison Avenue, and Lenworth Path. As the investigations continue, there are some individuals who are of interest to us, and we believe that they can assist us with the investigations. They are Kevin Brown, OC Bams, Chris Matic, Christopher McLean, OC Frazzle.
Several financial institutions have been experiencing a series of large-scale heists, but Prime Minister Holness affirms that these criminals will soon be caught.
The brazen crimes that have been committed targeting our security industry, the armored vehicle cash delivery segment of the industry, that those brazen crimes have not gone unsolved. Just today it was announced that another suspect has been held, and the police have dramatically improved their investigative and intelligence gathering capabilities.
Mr. Holness warned that robbers will face severe consequences.
So I will say to those criminals who feel that they are going to benefit from the robbery, that that is not going to be the case. It will become your worst nightmare. The police have been very strategic. They don't always say what they're doing, but I know what they're doing. And they're going to find you one by one, and you will be brought before the justice system of the country. So, you know, as I always say, they're going to get radam.
On April 13, the Harbour City Shopping Mall and the Fresh Marketplace, in conjunction with the Janet Richards Foundation, donated lunch, bun and cheese, and toiletries to the Melody Home for Girls. Deputy Mayor for Montego Bay, Richard Vernon, praised the partnership and stressed the importance of providing secure facilities for girls.
We are here at the Melody Girls Home to do a little treat for the young ladies here with the Janet Richards Foundation. I'm happy that we are here because these institutions are very important. Persons underestimate the importance of these institutions all the time, but you don't understand that these institutions allow young ladies to get a new lease on life in terms of getting some freedom to develop, and that is very important because oftentimes a lot of our young ladies, they fall through the cracks and there's no one there to help them, there's no one there to lift them up and put them back on track. So these institutions are here for them.
The managing director of Fresh Marketplace expressed satisfaction with the partnership, stating that it contributes to making a positive impact on the community.
The reason why we're here today at the Melody Girls Home is because we were inspired by their mission statement, provided a home away from home. And it's very important for us to go to them and empower them to help them overcome their challenges and make them stronger and realize their full potential. Our organization wanted to partner with Johnny Richards Foundation continually and the Harbour City Shopping Mall to continue to make a positive impact to the communities. And we believe in contributing and to the well-being those who in need. And that's the reason why we are here today. And we really want to see more business from the Montego Bay business community to join us in this effort.
Meanwhile, Barbara Leach, senior house mother of the Montego Bay Community Home for Girls, acknowledged the positive effect of the event on the girls' morale.
When these events happen, it's lift the spirit of the girls, because this is a home. This is a home away from home. Some of the reason why they are here: abuse, verbal and physical abuse. They don't have any parent, and sometimes uncontrollable most times. But we treat them well, and you can see it on them too.
And those are the stories making the news this evening. Thank you for tuning in to Mello TV Evening News. I'm Nicole Hales. Stay safe and thanks for watching.